everybody, Soft Sound Whispers, and tonight I'm going to be fulfilling a request. I forget by who, but I know it's been actually by a couple of you, asking me to straighten my hair. So it's raining a lot tonight, it's very dark out, there's a lot of thunder, so I thought that instead of having the glary lights of my living room, sort of spotlights I have above, I do this by candlelight. So this is romantic. Hair straightening. I don't know if there's actually a way of doing hair straightening relaxed. If I'm looking to the side of you a lot, it's because I have the camera resting in front of me and I have the mirror behind you, so as you can see, my hair is actually pretty straight anyway, but it does actually look a lot better. There's a bit of product in it and a bit of TLC, although TLC with hot hair straighteners probably doesn't make any sense. So the first thing I like to do is use some leave-in conditioner, if I can get any out. Which I can't. It was loud. And I just like to put this into just the bottom and the ends because I suffer from my hair splits. It's quite weak and feeble, so the bottom of my hair just needs a bit more love than the rest of it. My hair, if I as soon as I wash it or wet it, it becomes impossible to brush. Impossible. So whenever I go to the hairdressers, I make sure it's washed and really clean. I brush it and try and make it look perfect because I'm so embarrassed as soon as I get my head under that tap. They're stood there for ages with this this knot that is my hair. So as you can see, it's already quite straight. And then I'm going to use some of this, which is John Frieda Frizzies. It's a heat protection serum. I'm going to be careful with this because it can make your hair look really greasy. I've definitely got too much of it in my hand. It gives it a really good gloss as well. Just really try not to put too much of it on. There we go. So that just protects your hair from the searing heat that you're about to expose it to. I'm sure it can't really protect it that much, can it? But okay. Now I find that using fingers is best for straightening, and I don't have a particular routine. I've ever been shown how to do this. Just sort of figured it out. I was never that girly. Growing up, I was always a tomboy. It wasn't until I got about 15 or 16 that I started getting into wearing makeup and trying to do girl things to fit in, because I didn't really fit in. I've always been a bit of an oddball, and I didn't fit in at school, so at about 15, 16 I decided that I'd had enough of sort of being bullied because I didn't wear makeup and didn't wear sort of normal jewellery. All my clothes were like Rip Curl and Billabong. It was very surfy. My mum surfed. I come from Devon in the UK. I mean, obviously originally I've come from Oxford, but we lived down in Devon for a long time. So we were brought up in a very sort of surfy area. And so my mum's not girly in any way. She, I don't think she even owns a dress. Well, if she does, she had to buy one for a wedding, but it was a fat face dress. She just can't do girly things. So when I decided to start rebelling against my mum and I didn't want to be bullied, instead of wearing makeup, she hated it. She just can't understand girly things. Like, she'd never buy me clothes or anything now, because she wouldn't be able to. Like, she buys me a lot of Abercrombie t-shirts and things, which I love. I wear them at home. But yeah, not that girly. It's funny when you get older, isn't it? Like, looking back, I'm sure that everyone has their own memories of when they were children, and I think everyone probably thought that, or was at some stage bullied in their life. And it's funny looking back on it, and looking back at what children used to do, or children used to say, even what, I used to do or say. And children are so mean, and I just, you'd never do half of those things as an adult. I'd like to bring up my children, because I'm going to have hundreds of children, to be mindful of other people's feelings. But I don't know whether it's like an instinct thing to pick on the weaker person. It's sort of like my uncle has hunting dogs, and hunting dogs. They don't hunt foxes or anything like that, but they hunt rats and rabbits and things. And one of them, his dog that he had the longest, called Scruffy, was he got really old and was dying, and the young one, who'd known Scruffy since she was a pup, she became the alpha dog, and so she attacked Scruffy, and she was trying to kill him. They were, he had to separate them all the time, and it was awful, even though she'd known him forever. I think it's just an animal instinct, is to go for the weaker one and to try and be the alpha. I suppose that's what children do, and I suppose that's why children bully and children are so cruel. And in society these days, older people too. I mean, look at all these people on the streets that fight with people for no reason outside bars. I mean, I just don't get it. I've never been in a fight. I've never wanted to fight anyone or hit anyone. I'm not sure that this is looking any different to how it was before. So you could tell me if it is or not. I've got hair like Legolas. I could be one of the elves. some pointy ears, and be able to speak a really cool language. Yeah, so that's my hair straightened. I don't like it so uniform. I always have to mess it up. Yeah, so I'll whoever requested this, I'll put your name underneath. As always, keep your requests in. Any requests, not weird ones, please. Had a couple of odd ones this week. Just slightly strange, so won't be doing those. But any normal requests, anything that you'd like to see, then go for it, let me know, and I'll try and get around to doing it as soon as possible. Alright, good night everyone.